So I was getting ready to shoot my toy room tour, and I was going to use the nice depth of field, the really nice camera. Only problem is, it's working perfectly fine. Last time I used it, and it's not coming on now, and that is 100% plugged in. I didn't use the battery, so I know it's not. This. If anybody knows if that's some kind of simple fix or something, that'd be great. Because this camera looks the best. We use it for interviews, depth of field, really nice depth of field stuff. And I was going to use it for this toy room tour just to get some really nice, cool shots of all the different toys. But now I can't effing do it! Weren't we just talking about this yesterday? How everything just kind of stops working for no reason around me. And this has happened again. This thing was working perfectly fine, but not anymore. No, it just up and stopped working for no reason whatsoever. It wasn't dropped. It wasn't handled improperly. It's just been sitting in its bag, chilling. And then the moment I need to use it again, it stops working. You son of a bitch! I could just shoot it with the regular camera, but at this point, I'm in a bad mood again with this. Get down, get out, get down. It's put me in a bad mood now. I don't even want to shoot it because that. So I'm gonna go to Best Buy and price cameras. It's gonna be easy for me to put it on the Best Buy credit card, but maybe too easy. I just paid that off. I paid off a bunch of other credit cards. I don't want to go under the stranglehold of another credit card. However, I'm in a hard place right here. I'm in a rock and a hard place, but in between a rock and a hard place. I need that. I need DSLR to finish the project, and we use it for a lot of stuff, so it's just gonna suck not having one. Is it a necessity 100%? That could I get away with not using one? Probably, but it just looks so much better when we're doing like interview shots for stuff. So I'm gonna go see. I'm not gonna go spending any type of crazy money on it, but the reason I'm going to Best Buy is the thing with the Best Buy credit card is that there is zero interest if you pay it off in a year. So if I get something that's $500 and I pay $50 a month, then I'll have it paid off in a year, no interest. That's the thing that gets you destroyed on a credit card, and that's the thing that takes you under, is the interest on it. You're paying so much more than what you should have. But as long as I pay it off in a year, it's no interest. So it's a lot easier to justify spending the money and putting it on a credit card when you're literally not paying any more than you would normally. Well, they don't have much of a selection. And if I'm going to spend money on a new DSLR, then I definitely want it to be somewhat of an upgrade. I don't want to basically spend money to just have the same thing I already had. It doesn't make any sense. So I'm thinking an upgrade. This would definitely be an upgrade. The T7i, because the one we use right now is the T3i. So that'd definitely be. And I want to get Canon because I like the quality, and I already have a bunch of lenses for it. Now you can get adapters for, like, if you wanted to use the Nikon cameras or something, but just stick with what I have and stick with what I know. This is nice, though. This one, Let me think about this. So, I've decided to not just jump right into it. I've decided to just hold off and do a little bit more research and find it, because they had a very limited
selection. They had one camera, the 80D, and I was like, okay, that looks nice, and I want to do some more research. And I did a little bit of research before I came. But they selling it with a lens, and I already got so many lenses. It's just that's an extra $200 that I don't need to spend, and they don't have it, just the body itself. So I'm gonna go to Amazon and look and see what they have, and do a little bit more research because I just realized that my Amazon card, I can do 24 months and no interest on that. So I'm just gonna see what's out there a little bit, do a little bit more research on it. I also want to add that every time I come here, the Blu-ray section gets smaller and smaller and smaller, because it used to be all the way down that side, and it's just not as much. Physical media is dying, and that sucks. That sucks. I don't like that at all. Actually, I'm kind of tempted to get this Spirited Away on Blu-ray. It's such a great movie, but no, I'll hold off. I'm already going to be spending too much money here. So I don't know what happened, but it's on. No idea. I just came home after a couple hours, got back here, decided just to try it again, turn it on, and it came on. No rhyme or reason. So I'm just going to go ahead and roll with it. Just assume that it's working fine now, and it was just having a bad day. Update. So I turned it off to put this SD card in, and now we're back. Unreal. Okay. So apparently it does not like having a memory card in it, which that's a big problem. Will not come on. Refuses to come on with a memory card in it. Maybe if I try a different memory card. But here's the thing, it's like, I take it out. Even if I take the memory card out, turn it back on, it won't come back on unless I eject the battery, put it back in. Well, alright, I changed the memory card, used a different one. Now I got a memory card on here, and it's working. And that's what I'm talking about. I was talking about with the drive stuff yesterday. That card works best in this. It's always worked best in this camera. I've never had an issue with it. I've never had an issue with any memory card making the camera not turn on. It's never happened before. And I was using this camera with that card just fine last week. Technology, man, I tell you. Well, at least I don't have to spend $1,000 on a new camera. But
I was getting ready to pull the trigger on a camera. I was like really close to just saying screw it and getting that one at Best Buy. But sometimes, not all the time, but sometimes I can actually be reasonable and think things through and not be so impulsive. I sometimes am very impulsive, and it's sometimes a problem. But in this case, I think I did the right choice by not getting the camera, because turns out I didn't even need it. Anyway, I do need this though, so I'm glad I got it, because it's dark in that room. So I think how I'm going to do this, I'm just going to get various shots of just kind of the things that I, have collected, and the things that are interesting that I think people want to see. And then I'm just going to narrate over it. I don't need to actually be physically in the video, which is a good thing, because half the time, I'll be honest with you, half the time I don't even like, 90% of the time I don't like looking at myself on camera. It took a while for me to get used to that. I started getting used to it in my previous job because I had to be on camera for stuff, and then I was actually in commercials and stuff like that, so I got used to it. But I still don't like it. I don't like it at all. Also, I might want to add this little tidbit here. I got these two lights, as you saw in the other vlog. I forgot to get light stands. So that's there, and that's there, and he's there. Don't interrupt my video, you cat! So that's it, I'm done. I'll edit up the main video. I'll edit up the video for the main channel tomorrow, but I guess you can kind of look at this as a behind the scenes sort of thing on the vlog, I guess. So yeah, I went through everything and just got some really nice shots, and I'm going to narrate it up. He helped by being in the way. But overall, I mean, I think it's going to turn out pretty cool for those interested. I'm not sure how well the video is going to do because it's the game Chasers, not the room tour full of toys Chasers. But I know there's a percentage of people out there that are interested in that sort of thing, so I figured I would do it, and hopefully I'll do well. Really need the video to do well. Yeah. So anyway, thanks for tuning in to this vlog. And yeah, I mean, it was an interesting day. I went from thinking I was going to have to spend money on a camera to realizing that I can't use the best memory card that I have for this camera anymore, apparently. So I guess that's better than spending money on a new camera, but I wanted a new camera. I got hyped for it. I can't even lie. I got hyped for it a little bit. I got a little bit hyped for it, but I don't need it. I don't need a camera. I shouldn't do it. So, wow. But then again, you put it on the credit card, no interest. You pay it off for a year. Actually, on Amazon, I got an Amazon card too. I can go 2 years without any interest as long as I pay it off. That's $1,000 over the course of 2 years. That's I don't know, less than $50 a month for a new camera. Yeah, I don't need it. By the way, people are asking what this thing is. It's just. But anyway, this is a T3i. It's been good to us. We've got some good stuff with us, and we'll stick with it. No new cameras right now. Maybe if we hit the big time and start bringing in a lot more income with videos and DVDs and other projects we got going on, maybe we can upgrade the camera situation and get movie quality stuff. But this will do for now. It's good quality. I'm just glad it's still working. Actually, I got this from Joe, by the way. Joe from GameSack. Good deal on it, too. Actually, it was technically his girlfriend. Joe probably would have charged more. Thanks for watching.